And welcome to another episode of Not So Mid Major, where we are going to be analyzing all these NHL draft picks for the 2023 draft year. And now we are on the Columbus Blue Jackets, which has a lot of trades involved, either with teams and trading away some picks. So get tuned for this one. If you like these videos, please hit like, please hit subscribe, because we are going to be doing one video every single day up until draft day for all these picks. The Columbus Blue Jackets do have their own first round through the fourth round pick plus a seventh round pick. They traded away their fifth and sixth round pick, but they do have an LA Kings first round pick plus a Calgary Flames third round pick, Winnipeg Jets fourth round pick, and a Boston Bruins fifth round pick. So now let's break this down round by round, where we're going to analyze what did the Blue Jackets give away, plus what did they receive in return for those picks. Starting off in the first round, where this involved Jonathan Quick in a very probably controversial pick, especially among LA Kings fans, where Blue Jackets received Jonathan Quick plus a 2023 LA Kings first round pick, a 2024 LA Kings third round pick, where the Kings received Joonas Korpisalo plus Vladislav Gavrinkov. Now let's break down these pieces. Joonas Korpisalo played with the Blue Jackets for 8 years, 190 starts, had a record of 87 and 78, 3.06 goals against average, and a .903 save percentage. With the Kings, he did have 11 starts, 7-3 record, 2.13 goals against, plus a .921 save percentage. In the playoffs with the Kings, just a 2-4 record, 3.77 goals against average, and a .892 save percentage. Vladislav Gavrinkov, on the other hand, was drafted in the 6th round by the Columbus Blue Jackets back in 2015. With the Blue Jackets, played 4 years, played 256 games, 18 goals, 58 assists, had 396 blocks, plus 328 hits. With the LA Kings, on the other hand, just 20 games, 3 goals, 6 assists. This last year's playoffs, 6 games, just merely 1 assist. And now let's just break down the other piece for the Columbus Blue Jackets. First, let's just start off with what was the conditional first round pick in this year's draft pick for the 2023 draft. If the LA Kings did not qualify for the 2023 playoffs, the Blue Jackets would actually receive a 2023 second round plus a 2024 second round pick. But the LA Kings did make the playoffs, so here we are. They just have these 3 pieces. And I don't think for NHL fans we really need to introduce who Jonathan Quick is, but here are the stats underlining his career. Jonathan Quick was drafted in the 3rd round in 2005 by the LA Kings. In the 16 years he played for the LA Kings, had a 370 win record plus 275 losses, 57 shutouts, 2.46 goals against average, 911 save percentage. This last year, obviously towards the end of his career, was still trying to make a lot of starts, but did have a 3.5 goals against average and an 876 save percentage. But we are nearing the end of his career. He's probably going to be retiring, if not this year, but very soon. But did have 2 Stanley Cup wins with the LA Kings, won a Conn Smythe in 2012, William Jennings Trophy in 2014 and 2018, 17th all-time NHL in goaltender wins with 375 with the 5 extra wins that he had with the actually Vegas Golden Knights, where he was traded to after the Columbus Blue Jackets literally the next day. With Vegas, the Columbus Blue Jackets traded him for Mitchell Hutchinson plus a 2025 7th round pick. And Hutchinson we can discuss in a later day, with all the different trades that he's been a part of, all the different teams that he's been a part of. But with the Vegas Golden Knights, Jonathan Quick has a 5-2 record, a 3.13 goals against average, 901 save percentage, and did record a shutout with the Vegas Golden Knights. So let me know what you think of this trade, especially since Jonathan Quick did not ask for this. And let me know, did the Blue Jackets win this trade? Did the LA Kings actually win this trade? Was this fair for Jonathan Quick? Should he have retired as an LA King for his entire career? Is it going to be a blemish on his, I guess, career stats to be a part of the Las Vegas Golden Knights? But until then, this is what the trade is. So please leave your comments down below. So now let's go on to the third round where the Columbus Blue Jackets made a trade with the Seattle Kraken, which is going to go with the third round and fourth round that we're going to be talking about, because on July 22nd of 2022, the Kraken acquired Oliver Bjorkstrand, where the Columbus Blue Jackets actually acquired a 2023 third round pick, which is actually the Calgary Flames' pick, plus a 2023 fourth round pick, which is actually the Winnipeg Jets' pick. So then now let's just break it down with the one player that was just traded, Oliver Bjorkstrand, who was drafted in the third round in 2013 by the Columbus Blue Jackets, played 7 years with them, 382 games, scored 111 goals, which is actually 7th in franchise, had 123 assists, had 20 power play goals, which is tied 9th in franchise history, 234 points, which is 8th in franchise history. With the Kraken, 81 games, 20 goals, 25 assists, 5 power play goals. And now, how did the Kraken get some of these picks? Well, the Kraken did make a trade with the Calgary Flames back on March 16th of 2022, where the Kraken received 3 different kinds of draft picks from 2022, 2023, and 2024 in exchange for Cal Yankrok. Where in the fourth round, the Kraken made a trade with the Winnipeg Jets back on March 20th of 2022, where the Kraken did receive that fourth round pick in exchange for Mason Appleton. So then now let's just sneak into the fifth round, where the Columbus Blue Jackets made a trade with the San Jose Sharks back on July 8th of 2022, where they just simply swapped fifth round picks, where the Sharks received a 2023 fifth round pick and the Columbus Blue Jackets received a 2022 fifth round pick. With that fifth round pick, Columbus Blue Jackets decided to pick Sergei Ivanov, which at 19 years old, playing in the KHL for St. Petersburg, has played 5 games, has a 1-0 record, 1.12 goals against average, and a .957 save percentage. So maybe we do see him in the future being a very prominent goaltender, but he is super young at the moment, so we don't know what the future holds for him. And in this round as well, the Columbus Blue Jackets made a trade with the Minnesota Wild back on February 28th of 2023, where the Minnesota Wild gained Gustav Nyquist at 50% of his salary, and the Columbus Blue Jackets received a 2023 fifth round pick, which is actually the Boston Bruins pick. So now let's just break down the different pieces of this. Gustav Nyquist was drafted in the fourth round in 2008 by the Detroit Red Wings, has bounced around between the Detroit Red Wings to the San Jose Sharks to the Columbus Blue Jackets, 700 total NHL games, 174 goals, 249 assists, with the Wild just 3 goals, but did put up a goal and 4 assists. So how did the Minnesota Wild acquire this pick from the Boston Bruins? Well, it was a part of a 3-way trade that we will get to soon about this, especially when we talk about the Boston Bruins. But it was a 3-way trade 5 days before the Wild and the Blue Jackets made this pick. It was between the Wild, the Capitals, and the Boston Bruins, which featured Craig Smith, as well as Dmitry Orlov, Gareth Hathaway, Andrei Sletkov, and so much more that we will discuss in the future. So then now into the sixth round, where we will determine why did the Columbus Blue Jackets trade away this pick. Well, they traded it to the Arizona Coyotes back on March 2nd of 2023, where the Coyotes received Yakov Voracek plus a 2023 sixth round pick, where the Columbus Blue Jackets received John Gieles. So then now very actually interesting history about Yakov Voracek. He was drafted in the first round in 2007 by the Columbus Blue Jackets, played 241 games with them, 39 goals, 95 assists, was then traded to the Flyers involving Jeff Carter. With the Flyers, played 10 years, 727 games, which is 10th in franchise history, 177 goals, 427 assists, which is actually fifth in franchise history, 604 points, which is 10th in franchise, traded back to the Columbus Blue Jackets in a trade that involved Cam Atkinson with the Columbus Blue Jackets. Again, played in an additional 90 games, 7 goals, 61 assists, sorry about that, plus is ninth all time in Blue Jackets history in assists total. And the Columbus Blue Jackets, on the other hand, receiving John Gillies in this pick, was drafted third round by the Calgary Flames back in 2012. Played with the Flames, Devils, Blues, and Blue Jackets. Had a total of 27 starts, 8-16 record, has a 8.91 save percentage, and a 3.39 goals against average. And that's where we're going to leave it for this video. So please let me know what you think about all these different trades. I know that we talked about kind of very controversial one, especially with Jonathan Quick in the first round. Let me know what you think about the Columbus Blue Jackets. Did they win some of these trades? Do you think that they're going to really rebuild to make hopefully the playoffs in the future? Again, we are going to be breaking down every single NHL team between now until NHL draft day. So please stay tuned until your team. Please let me know. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. Until then, please stay safe, please stay healthy, and I will see you all in the next video.